Hello YouTube friends, how are you all doing? This video is the month of September's budget food video. How did we do? Did we stick to our £100 budget? Let's take a look at what we bought this month. Pinch punch first of the month. For those of you who don't know that saying, it's just something that's said at the beginning of the month, and then you did used to pinch and punch someone, if I remember. Oh gosh, quite brutal really. So, first Thursday shop of the month. What have we got? We have got loads of crispy slices. Why? Lidl had them on the Lidl Plus card at 15% off, so I thought make the most of that. Just got some lemon juice to have in because we're nearly out. So top up if I can't believe. Top up of Chris's milk. Cones because Chris has asked for some more because he's on his last ones. Some oaty spread. Gone for the squeaky bean sandwich stuff today because the corn stuff has gone back up to £2.50 a pack and this was cheaper. So we went for this one instead. Oh yes, great this. On the Shopmium app, look out for that. I will list the apps I use in the description box. But I love the names of these. The Happy Glow Clucky burger. The patty on the back burger, the Unbelievables, and the Little Packers. All from the Vegetarian Butcher, all 50% off. So that is excellent. And using the Sparks card at Marks and Spencer's while shopping with my dad, free loaf of bread. All in all, total is £24.43. As usual, forgot the crisps at the back. I've got a nice little Olio haul this morning. So we've got a couple of packs of hummus. Love hummus. Hummus is great. This is going to be part of my breakfast. I'm going to have hummus on toast. Yum. We've got a vegetable medley. We've got a cauliflower, some mushrooms. If you know me, I love my mushrooms. A couple of avocados. I do love avocados, but they're so expensive. So these are pretty much ripe and ready to go. So that's really good. Some Greek flatbreads. These look good. I think we might have those for tea tonight. And some salad. Oh, and some corn on the cob. So I think tea tonight is going to be flatbreads with salad. Probably some hummus. I might do some corn ribs with a bit of barbecue sauce on them. Bit of avocado on the side. All sounds good. And of course, that adds £0 to the budget. Just a quick one at Sainsbury's. I spotted this for 99p, reduced from £1.50, but the actual sticker price was £2.25. So they've done a Sainsbury's reduction plus a end of date reduction, so 99p. I found some of the smoky ham slices. 175 reduced from 250. I think my price of 150 is going to be a bit of a push lately, so I thought I'll grab them while I can. And this all came to £7.99. We're doing our Thursday shop, and yes, there is a lot of milk on this table. Well, let me explain why. I have been going to Lidl and I normally buy Lidl's own soy milk. They've taken it off the shelves. I spoke to the manager in there. He said it's gone. They possibly are rebranding it, but at the moment they're not doing it. I went into Asda. Shelf was practically empty. The only one they had were the more expensive ones, which are more for, and I even looked in the fridge section as well, but I like the ambient temperature one. So I went into Tesco's today and saw they had quite a bit of it and thought, do you know what? Look at the date. It lasts till June next year. So I bought 16 of them. They're only 55p each, which is pretty good. So this will last me for quite a while, but I thought while it was there, I'm going to grab it. So we've got our soy milks. We've got our lactose milk for Chris. We've got a little bit of Coca-Cola as a treat for Chris because he's not feeling very well. We've bought some corn flour because we are completely out. Mushrooms because I love them. And this, the only reason I have bought this, we would never normally buy this. This I think was about £1.50 in Tesco's. And the only reason we've bought it is for this. Chris has been really wanting to go to the Sea Life Centre up at the Trafford Centre, which is near us. and cannot justify the ticket prices. However, this is a free adult ticket. So essentially this ticket here, if you do it on the day, you get a buy one get one free. So for £1.50 it works it for us. So it means that we can actually finally now go to the Sea Life Centre and go and have a nice visit. So that's really good. So total for this shop was £17.15, and we will add it to the total in the corner as usual. We've got our Thursday shop. We are topping up a few little bits. We've got some more butter, some mustard because we've run out, tomato puree because we've run out, mushrooms because we always have mushrooms, milk for Chris. We got our free cake from Lidl, and oh, these are plant-based. These I have seen on the internet. People in the vegan groups I'm on are going mad about these, saying this is the best non-dairy cheese that they have ever had, and it's more like cheese than any other one that they've had. So I thought, you know what, I've got to give it a try. Couldn't find the block, but I thought I'd give the slices a go and see how they turn out. I've also got some raisins because it is, I know it's only September, but it is nearly Christmas cake making time, so I'm just buying some bits towards our Christmas cake recipe each week. And this week's shopping came to £10.02. Total in the corner. This is my Olio haul for today. So we have got some vegetable and bean sprout stir fries. Those are just going to go straight in the freezer. We have got some Hovis seeded bread. That's going in the freezer. We got some salad, so I think I'll probably use that tonight. We have got some watercress, spinach and rocket. I think what I'm going to do with this is blanch it, wring it out, put it into portions and freeze it, and use that for recipes that need spinach, because the watercress and rocket will still work just as well. We have got some Greek style flatbreads. These are really, really nice. We've had some of these before. And we've got some cocktail sausages. And we also got some flowers. They're not in the most perfect condition. However, once they've gone in with a bit of food, I think those will perk up nicely and just cheer the place up a little bit, because flowers are something that we rarely ever buy. So these will look quite nice. I am just back from a Waitrose shop. Waitrose is not somewhere that we shop very often. However, we did get one of these save £8 when you spend £40 on a shop. So I thought, well, that was pretty good. That's a good start. Plus, because we use our John Lewis credit card all the time to pay for all our shopping and then pay it off every month. We never pay any interest, but we do get John Lewis and Waitrose vouchers. So I had £15 worth of vouchers. So I figured if I spent £40, got my £8 off, used my £15 of vouchers, we'd do quite well. So in total, all this cost £18.11. I'll just quickly go through what we've got. So we've got some plant-based Kievs, which I'm looking forward to trying, because I've learned this hack where if you cook Kievs and put a slice of bread under each Kiev, then if you do get that inevitable leakage of the garlic, it soaks into the bread and you've got your automatic piece of garlic bread. Some shawarma kebab. This is really, really nice. We mix this with peppers and onions and mushrooms and maybe have it in wraps or in big baguettes. We've got some dairy-free vegan ice cream, which is absolutely delicious. Topped up on some olive oil. We've got ourselves some crispy veggie nuggets, some corn nuggets, which Chris really, really likes. This Richmond meat-free chicken is absolutely delicious, and it was on the Checkout Smart app, so I will get some cash back on this. Sweet chili sauce because we've run out. Peanut butter because we've run out, and I get a massive one because these last for ages and are such an easy thing to use. I have this on toast, or I will use this in noodles, or I will use it to make like a satay sauce. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got some pumpkin and spinach burgers. We've got some meat-free bacon for Chris because he is desperate for a bacon butty. So we got hold of that. And I got myself some puff pastry because if you saw recently, I made some cauliflower cheese, and along with that, we'd got a no meat Wellington that I thought looked really good. And I thought, you know what? I might have a go at making one. So I've got myself some puff pastry in, ready to have a go for that. So there we go, £8.11p and a bit of cash back. I think we get about £1.50 cash back on that. So add that to the total in the corner and carry on with the month. Hello, it's absolutely pouring it down, and I've just finished doing the regular weekly shop. We had to top up quite a few bits and bobs this week. So I've just spent £12 on ham and chicken. So obviously our vegan ham and chicken for crisp-free sandwiches. That was reduced price. They're normally £2.50 each. So what's that? It would have been £15 instead of £12. So I thought I'd top up while the offer was on. Got some chicken. I'm thinking of making a no chicken pie. Got some grated violife because I want to be making some pizzas this week. And we are topping up on peppers and onions, which I have completely run out of. So for me, in our house, the trifecta of vegetables are peppers, onions, mushrooms. They literally go in nearly everything I like to make. Those are brilliant. Topped up the I can't believe it's not, because I used quite a bit of that this week. Making some apple muffins. If you haven't seen that video, take a look. I will link it below. Topping up on the waffle cones. These have definitely saved us money with Chris buying, having the ice cream, because he would just fill a bowl, whereas now he's having it in a cone. He's having probably a third as much, but still getting the same satisfaction out of it. So that works out really well. Alpro Soy Yogurt. I use this to make my pizza bases. I have posted a video about that. Again, I will link it below. Some of Chris's lactose-free milk. Some diet lemonade. Somebody did recommend looking in, was it either Heron or Iceland or Farm Foods? One of those places. I'm going to have to go and take a look, and said that they are much better priced. I think it was Farm Foods. I'm going to have a look online and see where our nearest Farm Foods are. Vegetable oil, managed to get some, have completely run out, but that has massively gone up in price. You used to be able to get a bottle like this for maybe £3, £3.50. This was £5. If you wanted sunflower oil, that has gone up to £6 a bottle. Crazy situation in the world. Top it up on some herbs, just a general mixed herb and Italian herb. I'm going to top up on my oregano and mint and other herbs using the ones from the garden, although not today because they are soggy wet. So I'm going to dehydrate some of those. This is a vegan's best friend, nutritional yeast. I use this in replacement for so many cheesy based products. If I'm making a cheese sauce, I put this in. If I am making a pesto, I put this in. It's a lifesaver and brilliant, really tasty, and you hardly use any, and it's really good for you. It's got loads of vitamin B12 in it. Some chocolate orange bourbon creams for Chris, because he'd spotted them on our new Facebook. He'd spotted somebody had posted about them on Facebook and wanted to try them. And I've just got a little single soy cream. I get this from the ambient section, so where you have all the products that are for your allergens and free froms and all those things like that. That's 85p in that section. If you get it in the chilled section, it's about £1.20. So don't get it from there. So overall, this came to £38.14, which is a bit of a fair whack for what it is. Oh yeah, and we got some crumpets as well. But there we go. Top it off, pop it in the corner. I am currently in the process of cashing out some vouchers, and want to, from surveys and things that I do online, and I want to get a big chunk of those so that I can do a massive shop using vouchers and stock up massively in the cupboards. It's the last big shop of the month, so we have topped up Chris's milk, we have topped up our lemonade, we have got the grated Cathedral City. Really liked the slices, so I thought I'd try the grated. I got these little caramel choc pots, not something I'd normally get, but for 96p, great. £2.75, not on your life. But we'll try them out. We've got some of our ice cream, we've got the obligatory mushrooms. We have got a little bit of a treat for Chris because he was fancying some penguins, but we got the cheap versions of them. This, for the currants, the glacé cherries and the eggs are going towards our Christmas cake mixture. We did brilliantly at Lidl today in the £1.50 waste boxes. We've got some bananas, we've got some grapes, we've got a lettuce, we have got some squashed raspberries on my onion. That was my fault. We've got some raspberries, we've got some tomatoes down there, which we don't really need, but they'll get used. We've got apples again, we don't need, but they'll get used. But the value for the onions, the peppers, the more onions, the aubergine. So if I was just getting the bananas, the lettuce, the aubergine, the onions, the peppers, I would definitely be getting more than my £1.50 worth. And to get all the extras is a bonus. The raspberries and the apples are going to go with some other fruit. And I'm going to be doing some jam making, hopefully, over the next week. Sciatica being on its best behaviour, fingers crossed. So the price for all this was £19.21. I did get myself a Radox for the bath because I figured some baths and some nice smelling stuff will help me feel a lot better. But I did get this reduced. This was £1.20 in Tesco's and I got 50p cash back from my Checkout Smart app. So there we go, £19.21 in the corner. Add it to the total and we'll do a roundup next. Well, what do you think? We ended up with £125 and, let me just check my notes, 5 pence. But I'm thinking about it, if I'd not done my trip to Waitrose and I hadn't bought the ingredients for my Christmas cake, then we definitely would have been on our standard under £100 budget. However, I was willing to go over for those bargains from Waitrose and what we could get from there. I wouldn't spend that much normally in Waitrose. If I'd have been paying full price for those for £40, I would not have done at all. But being able to get them for around £18 and get my cash back as well definitely made it worth it. We actually had the spinach burger things that were on there this morning for, well, sort of lunchish time, lunchish brunch. They were really nice, really tasty, and you could cook them in the toaster. Yeah, blew my mind as well. I was like, put them in the toast. Brilliant, worked really, really well. Saved having loads of extra things on. Behind me, I've got, if you can see, all the rest of the apples that we've picked this morning, ready to be used in a variety of different, maybe some recipes, maybe some preserving. I'll probably chop or dice a load of those, which I've been planning to do for a while, and get them in the freezer. So the Christmas cake stuff, I'm hoping to do a video this coming week for Christmas cake. So if you like Christmas cake, watch out for that one. This is my mum's recipe from years and years ago and uses my cake tin that I think now is well over 100 years old. It works really, really, really well for this recipe that's coming up. So thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this month's budget and how well we did and the different things that we have got. I am still hoping, I mentioned this in the August budget, I am still hoping to do a big voucher shop at Asda. I have already got, I think, £25 worth, or no, £30 of Asda vouchers printed out from doing surveys and things. I've got another £20 to print off. Unfortunately, our local library's network's down, so I can't get on their printer at the moment, so I'm going to have to see if I can blag a printer from somewhere to print those off. So that's everything for this month's budget. Look out for next month's, and I'll see you next time.